What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel, and we are finally done with the Berserk series. And I know I said I was gonna come back every few volumes or so to do a review and my thoughts on the series, but I just couldn't put those books down. I went ahead and I finished all the volumes, every single one that's out up to this day, and I just couldn't stop. I'm sorry, but we're gonna do a review and my thoughts on the entire series, which I think is better anyway. But I really enjoyed it. It had everything. It had action. It had character development. It had a theme. It had stories. The artwork was beautiful, and basically, the hype was real. It is very graphic, especially in the beginning. You had a lot of violence, a lot of nudity. That's why they have the BERSERK parental advisory label on each and every one of the volumes. Bro, the first page of volume 1, the very first page, it had this dude balls deep in this chick who turns into a demon, bro. I'm like, what is this? They're like, nah, you get into Berserk, we're gonna tell you from the first page what you're gonna be into, so you could be prepared. But during the end of the volumes, they toned it down a bit. It was less graphic, less sexual themes and things like that. But it still was very true to its essence. It didn't apologize for being what it is. It's mainly about you fighting against your, I guess, predetermined destiny. They're really banging in the fact that everybody has free will. You determine your destiny. Is all a question of how much do you want to get to where you want to go. And it's also about friendships, camaraderie. You gotta have homies. You can't do anything by yourself. We had Guts in the beginning trying to struggle and do everything alone. He didn't want no homies, no friends, no nothing. But overall, he evolved as a character, and he got himself some homies, man, and he got far doing it. The character development, really strong, really strong. Over time, you really get to feel for these characters, with the exception of one or two, like Farnese and what's the name of this guy, Serpico. Like at the end, I was kind of like, who cares? They barely like delved into their personality or character as much as they did in the earlier chapters. But I was like, who cares about these people, man? They're just like, they were literally just NPCs in this manga. But my favorite characters, man, has to be either Isidro or Puck, because those characters are hilarious. I mean, apart from Guts. Guts is by far my favorite character. He's basically an anti-hero, especially in the beginning. At the end, he kind of turned into like a real hero. But Isidro and Puck, those dudes are hilarious. They had me laughing throughout the whole thing, which I like about the series. They had to add some comic relief, because the tones were so serious and so graphic and so violent. But all in all, they did an excellent job. The artwork was great, and this thing came out like in the 80s. I think the first one, I think Kentaro did like a test version or like a demo or a preview of the series back in 88, back when he was in college. And it went all the way up to today. Also, let me tell you, this guy died during the series. I think he died in what, chapter 364? He died, but they went ahead and they finished it. His team, they released it posthumously, which was, they had a dope homage to him, which I think was really cool. And I was afraid. I was like, what's gonna happen? The story's not done. Are they gonna finish it? But then I looked and I saw his team and his homie Koji Mori went ahead and finished it. They also did another volume 41 right here. I was afraid. I was like, what's gonna happen? This is volume 41. They went ahead and they finished it. Well, the series is not finished, but they went ahead and continued it. I should have said continued. They continued it. It's still not done. I don't know when the next one is gonna come out. Hopefully, his homie Koji Mori, he does a good job in continuing the story and continuing the ideals and the concepts of Kentaro Miura. But he didn't disappoint before he won, so who knows. Also, what I'm gonna do, which I should have done in the first video where I talked about how I'm gonna be reading it and the unboxing and stuff like that, I should have showed you the cover for each one, because it technically was an unboxing. You may want to see the cover, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it in this video and in all the videos going forward. So we got, let's start with 1. Chat, this is volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, so cool. Volume 4, volume 5, volume 6, that was pretty cool. Volume 7, we get Guts and Casca there. And then we got volume 8, volume 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, this one's pretty dope, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, that's pretty cool, 27, this one was one of my favorites, iconic, 28, 29, 30, 31, they really made his Berserk armor look like Batman though, I'm not gonna lie. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and the very last one, 41. The very last one up to this date. When the new one comes out, I'm just, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna talk about it in the YouTube video. You know how we do. I got y'all. So there you have it. The Berserk series was epic. If you are thinking about reading it, go ahead and do it. Disclaimer, is not for the faint of heart. Very graphic, very, very, very graphic. If you don't have the stomach for blood, guts, nudity, all kinds of like sexual content, things like that, then go ahead and skip this one. But at its core, its essence is very good. Very, 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 very good. Well written, excellent story, character development is on point, the artwork on point. Kentaro Miura is a genius. I don't know what my next manga series is gonna be yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna start Tokyo Ghoul. So look out for that. If you have any suggestions, go ahead, leave your comments below, or let me know on my Discord. That's also below. Thank you all for checking out this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you all in the next one. Peace.